Hello traders, this is McBillion. Today is December 8, 2015, and let's talk about the market. I'm gonna give you my watch list, what I'm watching for the end of the year. I'm gonna give you all my setup, so get a pen, put attention, and watch. Let's talk about the spider. The spider, as you can see here, looks like he failed again. This is the fifth time it fails at this Fibonacci resistance 212. Every time he goes there, he fails. Now there was some short-term support right here that was broken last week, but then it bounced and went inside the triangle. Now it's upside again, and I'm gonna show you something really cool. I'm using the S&P mini futures, which is almost the same. If you watch the spider chart daily and the ES, which is the S&P mini futures daily, is almost similar. However, you can use this one as a benchmark, as an indicator. Look how nicely price goes to the 50 simple moving average. So that's what I'm watching, folks. I'm watching the 50 simple moving average on the mini S&P 500 in the futures. If you break down this support right here, I'm gonna go short the spider. So very easy. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Apple. Apple, as you can see here, is moving sideways at Fibonacci 11850. That's a number to watch, 11850. It looks like it wants to fail, and the last time back in May, right here, where the ADX was so low at 11, we have a 10% move. Now ADX is really low. Let me show you ADX. ADX is right now really low. It looks like the bears have control for now. Not too sure because there's the directional still very near to each other. But I'm thinking there's a high probability here that we're gonna move 10%. I will say 105, 103, which is this Fibonacci support. If we break out right here, this resistance right here, which is around 120, because we break out, but we never confirm. We go to 120, down. We go to 120, down. So if we break out 120, which is near the Fibonacci 11850, then this is gonna go up, and we're gonna have a 10% move also. So that's the level to watch. 120, and you're gonna watch this support trend line right here, which is also the Fibonacci 115. So very easy, 120, 115. Write it down. This is coming a 10% move. Now let's talk about BABA. BABA, as you can see here, this is another one you have to put in your watch list. There's a lot of resistance right here, but it's bullish. It's bullish and it's getting strong. If we break out right here, it's gonna move to 98. Very easy. What is the new number to watch? It's around 86. If you break out 86 and it confirms, go long. Now let's talk about this name. Very similar to BABA. Also, you see the trend support, the trend resistance. So those are the trend support and resistance you have to trade. So you have to be just disciplined right here inside this triangle and wait for the breakout. Don't enter here. Just wait. Now let's talk about Facebook. Also a nice setup here. It looks like a bullish flap, moving sideways many days. Also low volume. ADX is low at 14, so it's gonna keep moving sideways here until it break out or break down to test the bottom, or it finish to my target end of the year 120 will be awesome because I own the stock, and you should own the stock because Facebook is really good. Now let's talk about GG. GG is a gold corporation. I use this one to trade gold. It's very cheap and it moves very nicely. It break out the Fibonacci resistance I was talking about last week, 1231. But I say wait for the resistance, for the breakout confirmation. It break out this here. You see this candle, nice volume, everything. But next day it didn't confirm, and it looks now like it's failing. And I think it's gonna go again to 11, which is this trend support right here. So just keep watching because it failed, but it's near to support, so I won't go short in here either. But long term, it looks bad. and it will only look good if we break out this resistance here around 15 or 16. Now let's talk about another one, Jill. Another setup you have to put, money line is this one. This is the resistance. I'm bullish on yield, but not for getting calls right here until it break out this resistance. Another one, let's talk about Hain. This is Hain Celestial Group. It looks like it break down the Fibonacci 39. If it confirms tomorrow below today's low, which is 38, welcome 30. It will go through 30, or it will just move sideways and keep moving down slowly because we have a divergence on the directional. So it's bearish right now, and that breakdown right here looks ugly. So keep an eye on that one. Now let's talk about IWM. IWM break down the short-term support. You can hear it break down the 50 simple moving average. It doesn't look good. ADS is low, but it can start trending. It was 14 yesterday, and today was 15. So the bears are getting stronger right here below the 50 simple moving average. We can enter short right here and use the 50 simple moving average as a stop loss. If it goes about and finish the day about the 50 simple moving average, get out of your puts. But it's good to, you can enter here short and watch the Fibonacci 114.62. It looks like today it went there and it opens the door there. It got to 114.46. So below 114.46, go short because this thing is gonna start moving slowly down to 107. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Monsanto. Another setup right here. The Fibonacci resistance is 100, but it's playing right here at 98. It looks like it break out, but it doesn't want to confirm the breakout, but it looks bullish. Be careful on going short on this one because it looks bullish. And the level I'm watching is 98. Now let's talk about Microsoft. Another bullish stop is right here inside this channel, this short-term channel after the gap. There's a gap to close at 49, and the stop loss you can use is 52. If you break down below 52, it's gonna close the gap at 49. So those are the levels to watch. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Netflix. Netflix looks again like it failed at 130 again. You know, it went to 130, almost not 130 in August, and looks like it went there, but it doesn't want to move about this level or confirm the breakout. Now it's trending below the 5 simple moving average, and it can easily retest this trend line. So be careful on Netflix, and I was waiting to go long in a confirmation of 130. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Nike. Another setup is moving inside this channel right here. Fibonacci resistance 133. It confirmed the Fibonacci resistance breakout right here back in November 25th, but the next day didn't confirm, but still there. This is like a bunch of bulls trying to, hammer in this level right here. So it looks bullish. It looks like it's gonna break out right here and gonna go to 145. So keep an eye on Nike. It looks bullish more than bearish. SWKS, it break out this triangle wedge, and it's still waiting to see if we can break out the 89, 87 area, which is very near the 200 moving average. It's bullish and strong, so be careful getting short on this one. I think it's gonna break out the level and it's gonna continue end of the year around 100. So this one looks very strong. I like this one, but I'm waiting on a confirmation about 90. Now let's talk about Tesla. Tesla right here, it fell at 237 and looks like it's going down. There is support right here at the 20 simple moving average, which is 223. So that's the level to watch. Is also the 50 simple moving average. If you break out below 223, this thing is gonna go down to 200. So those are the levels to watch. 237, 223. Wait for the breakout. Now let's talk about the last one. Let's talk about, this is our Wynn Resort. Look at this. It's moving sideways here, and I'm waiting to see if we break out this trend line. If we break out this trend line, I'm gonna go long because this one is very, very oversold. Now, let me show you that it can also break down this support right here, and it can easily go to the 30 area. So that's another thing, because it's not because it's really the chart really looks oversold. It doesn't mean that it's gonna go up. It means that you have to wait until price breakout resistance lines to go long, but it can also continue down until zero, because stocks can go to zero. And this one, if you break down this support, short-term support, it can easily go to 30. So be careful. Wait for the breakout. Traders, I have a nice promotion on my website. You can join McBillion Lifetime. Only one-time payment. I only do this end of the year. Get in. It's only $299, and you're gonna receive all my private updates, alerts, the trading course, and my mentoring, my personal mentoring. Check it out. Join McBillion. This is everything for today. Trade on.